Hey guys, it's Chris here from Chris's Creative Life, and I design workshops that help you create beautiful projects from start to finish with easy to follow guides. So, super exciting. I'm going to grab my box here. So, it's a little crushed, my box. Hey Julie, um, I got my paper pumpkin, August paper pumpkin, and I thought, let's come on and assemble it. Hey, Tara, it's super cute. So it is, and I noticed that they put up the refills. I should have probably actually just checked before I went live, but I do believe the refills for this one are currently available. And so it's called Time for Cake. So I thought I'm going to take everything out of the box and we're going to put one set together. And from there, we'll see how it goes. So I always like to put one set together so it kind of gets me familiar with the contents of the kit. And this is the August one. So it has been fun to do or to look at because there is a bonus stamp set in it. Julie got hers yesterday. So I'm actually going to add my desk in here and we're going to take a look at the stuff that was in the box. And sorry, my eye's itchy. So it's super humid here. Allergies are like crazy, you know. So let's add our desk in, my desk in, and let's see what we've got. So like I said, I did take everything out of the box because my box was a little crushed. So I wanted to make sure that everything was okay. But they pack them so well, I will say. Let me just turn this light up. They pack them so well that actually it was super good. So yeah, I'll just leave myself there. I was going to move myself down to the bottom corner, but then you know what? Then I'll be like distracted by the fact that I'm in a different spot than I normally am. So, like I said, it all comes in the little box. And we're going to look at the stamp set. So this is the set of instructions. So we're going to make 3 cards, and you get enough contents in the kit to make 3 of each cards. And so these are fun. Each one of them has its own decorative envelope, which I'll show you as we go through all of them. So you get your little sheet. And you guys know me, I love when you can assemble something with photographs, right? Less writing, more photographs. And you got to know it's a good project when it'll come together like that. So you get everything in the contents of your box to create the 9 cards, plus the 9 envelopes. And then, so this month was a special month because there was a bonus stamp set. And how fun is this? So it's the numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then a 0. And then there's a banner. And then it's got the, you know, the TH, the ND, the RD, and the ST. So, and these I think are an awesome size, not only for a card, because obviously when it's called Time for Cake, it's going to be birthday themed, right? But these are a nice size for scrapbooking layout, right? So they are 1 inch tall, and then their width will vary obviously by the width of the number. So this is super cute. So you can use these on your cards, or you could use them on scrapbooking layouts for sure. But so there is a bonus stamp set in this one. And so I like that they started doing this. I think this is relatively new, but I could not swear to it. But so in your container too, you get this little insert. And so it shows you the stamps, right? So you can pack them away like this so you know what's actually on your stamps because they're clear, right? You can't actually see them. But I'll leave this up because then you guys can actually see what's on the stamp sets. So there is an ink spot, and for this one, the color is Night of Navy, which is a really pretty navy blue. I think that's probably pretty self-explanatory. Lots of the colors have like 2 names, but they are pretty like the colors are very descriptive as to what they are is actually in here. So there is an embellishment, and this is like a rose gold corded thread. Let's just see if I can find the end here. I wonder if it's elastic. Like I said, I only pulled out everything to do one card because I wanted to make sure it was in good condition before I pulled it out. But like I said, it was all good. And of course, I cannot see an end. Okay. No, it's not elastic. It's just, but it's very pretty. So it's like rose gold cord. There we go. See, of course, because I pulled it apart. I'm gonna have to untangle this anyway when we get to a card. So I knew I shouldn't have pulled it off the end, right? And I think there's a little bit of this on all the cards. So, and then, like I said, because I did divide up the pieces. So in the punch outs, there's fun fork that is also like metallic rose gold. So, okay, that is detangled now. So we're going to set that aside. Okay, so like I said, I used my photos and I have just collected my items the way that we need to start. So I'm going to put my numbers aside because I don't need them for this project. I'll put that up there. I also did want to mention that, oh, you can tell I've been using this a ton because they will not stick onto the little paper that they come on. They've got like that strong double-sided tape on here. But this is the coordinating set of thin cuts or dies, I should say, for this quarter of Paper Pumpkin. And it's every celebration dies. And the number is 164991. So if you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, then you can get this as an add-on. And actually, I was just playing with a card that I think I'm going to do next week that uses all of these dies. Because like for last month's refills are all sold out, or they sold out really quickly because they came on when they put Paper Pumpkin on sale. So everybody snapped up that set of cards because they were absolutely beautiful. They were the floral ones. So, and I did not get on fast enough to get another set. Okay, so there we go. I need something non-glare right there. Okay, so let's get started. So all I did, like I said, was I took my pieces and I put them in piles. I haven't even like taken off my stamps yet. So you get glue dots and you get dimensionals. Oh, and these are in backwards order. So I'll move number 3 over to the side there. And these are all the pieces for number 2. And we're going to do card number 1 because it's actually with this birthday set, maybe it would adapt. This one would adapt very easily to a scrapbooking page. The issue is I'm having a hard time with how quickly they sell out. But maybe we will have to just, maybe I'll have to move faster. Maybe that's the key to the whole thing. Okay, so this piece looks like it's the background piece. I've got my Night of Navy ink and then my front piece, and then I punched out the pieces that it calls for. So this is kind of neat. It does, you punch out your candle and then we're going to add the design on. So this is the decorative envelope for this one. So it's kind of neat, right? You can't tell from the outside, but then you pop it open and inside is all decorated. If you want to use these on another project, I saw somebody asking about how to open them. So when I've done it before, so that I could get a bigger piece to play with for a scrapbooking layout. I just am literally cutting off the very smallest edge on both sides. You actually have more on this one because there's the white border there, so you could actually trim off quite a bit and still get the decorative on the inside. So it's on the flap and on the back, but it's not on that front piece. But so you could totally open this up and have a bigger piece. So that is the envelope for card number 1. So we've got 3 candles. So I think we're going to stamp the little decorations onto the candles. And then we have a tag that we need to stamp. And then we actually stamp the inside of the card. So this is fun. So this is, again, it's got all the rose gold decorations on it. So you can't really see, but, and it's all scored. So this piece is big. Like this is 13 inches already. So super easy to do scrapbooking layout with, right? It's more than enough. So there you go. Maybe we will do that, because now I've got an idea going in my head. Okay, so let's do our stamping though. So we will do, like I said, I have not even pulled this off yet. I need to put this somewhere, because I always lose this piece because it's see-through. Okay, so we'll do Make a Wish. And then this is the little candle piece that we're going to use to create our candles. Okay, so how cute is that? Okay, so, and we're doing everything in navy. I'm going to use my big one, obviously. There we go. And I'm just going to get a scrap piece of paper. So I can see how it stamps. Okay, so you guys, because I am very new to Paper Pumpkin, but I have to say, I actually think that Stampin' Up! Does a wonderful job with their subscription program. I'm very pleased with the contents in the box, and I actually think that it is, if you are a scrapbooker, it is also relatively easy to use some of them in that form. Okay, so we're just going to set that aside. Now we're going to do our little candles. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. Like, what a great idea. See, because we don't get any like lead time on Paper Pumpkin, but I could totally have some fun doing alternates if they actually stick around. That's why I kind of stick to the kits, because at least right then I know that you're going to be able to still purchase them. I just want to I actually don't think that I would get that on my candle, but let's just be careful. Okay, 2 candles. And I gotta say, I am quite enjoying using the Stampin' Up! Stamp pads. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can actually put this on screen. Because Julie's over on YouTube, sometimes you guys won't be able to see. But so Julie is asking, will you also do a scrapbooking page? So we will have to see that. So Julie just said, Stampin' Up! Is always very prompt and appreciative of their customers. I've been a customer for like 20 years and have not had a bad experience. I would have to say the same thing too, right? Actually, don't even know. I had to contact. I'm going to keep stamping though, so I just don't lose track of what I'm doing here. We need the candles, the other candles for the inside. I had to contact another direct sales business today, actually, that, and we're going to use the lost count, that my order was short an item. And oh my goodness, it was not super fun. Just going to say that. So I do, yes, appreciate that anytime I've had to, which I think it's actually only once so far, had to contact them about an issue, it's been not a problem at all. Okay, so we're going to do the loss count on the bottom first. Oh my goodness. We've got the little spray flames for the candles. And I need a candle. Okay. So I should test these though first, right? Do what I say, not what I do, right? Okay, that one is good. And then our little flames and lost count. How cute is that? We're actually having birthday cake at my house later today. So, but she already got her card. So I don't need this card today. But birthday cards are always very useful. So lost count we'll do there. And I actually say I have to get used to the ink pads being so much juicier, because I do actually end up with lots of ink on myself. But that's my own fault. Okay, so there is one candle, and it's super cute. It's got like little tiny flowers on it. And there's one. And I will say, after Julie's comment too, that the sign that you are dealing with a good company is for somebody to be a customer for 20 years, right? Okay, so I think that is our stamping. Just going to wipe them because, like I said, I will end up with Night of Navy all over myself. Okay, that can go back behind me. We'll put our little test sheet over there. I'm just going to move my ink farther away from myself. We'll just say that. Okay, and we'll pull the directions down here. Okay, so we've done all our stamping. Now we need to fold our card, and it's all pre-scored, so it makes it nice and easy. And if that is the back panel, that's going to be flat. And like I said too, even though my box was like a little bit crumpled up, everything inside was packed so well that it was all perfectly fine. Okay. There we go. Okay. And the rose gold is actually very pretty in real life too. So here we go. It's going to open up, right? Okay. So now And Julie just said, I've bought from other companies, but Stampin' Up! Is a whole package. Their products are so well coordinated and tasteful. Absolutely. I would 100% agree. Okay, so we need 18 inches here. So 13. So here is 18 inches. Okay, so this is going on here with dimensionals. So here we go. And I love the fact that they even literally tell you where to put the dimensionals. Okay, so I'm just going to break them up a little bit, because for me that's always a good way to start. Either that or I get them all coming out at the same time. Okay, so I'm going to do my corners. I do have to say I am more... Kim is saying, I can't wait to break into this kit. It's so cute. It is. And like I said, I literally just opened it up this morning. So you are not behind. Okay, so let's just see. This is... So we just are going to tie this around. So, and then we put our tag on too. Okay. So I'm going to just tie a little knot here so that, there we go. Okay, and then I'm going to just decide to put my, so the dimensionals are really kind of holding your ribbon in place. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Okay. Okay, and then I'm just going to center it from side to side and top to bottom and attach it. And then I just tie on my tag and tie it into a bow. Oh, wait, I think I have to put candles. Oh, look, there's more candles on this. So I have to actually see if all the backs are stuck. The dimensional backs are stuck on there. So now I need to add those 2 candles on the inside, but it's all together. See, isn't this why you guys love watching me put it together one time first? There we go. Okay, so these candles are also on dimensionals. So they're just kind of mixed in. So we'll do 2. There we go. This open ink pad is actually making me super nervous, you guys, because I'm going to have for sure I'm going to have an accident at some point today. Okay. One on the top and one on the bottom. And I love the fact that the dimensionals are shaped so you can kind of just twist them and they can fit where you want them to fit. Okay, so we'll do one they have kind of here. And then, so there's kind of one on each panel basically. There we go. So then we have one like here, and then one on the front there. Okay, you guys, I will see if I can quickly figure out a scrapbooking layout that we can do maybe next week for this one. Okay. So, fold it all up. You tie it up. Sorry, I have to turn it upside down to tie it for some reason. I don't know why, but I do. Okay, so and then here's our tag. This twine, I don't even know what they called it on the package, but I like this. So, and so I stamped that upside down. Luckily, there's an extra one, so I can fix that after. So, like I said, do what I say, not what I do. I was looking at it and thinking, that's not right. But, so, this is the way to fix that accident, is I'm just going to push it way over like that. So, now that's fine. So, there we go. Card number 1. Yay! I think they get way easier from here. So, like I said, you guys, you should either tell me to at least try and assemble one. Oh my goodness, my mat is crooked. Assemble one before I start so that I get my goofs out, or maybe you just like to watch me do my goofs. Okay, so this is the envelope for this one. Same thing. It's decorated on the inside flap and the bottom. So that's envelope number 2. I'll put it over there because I don't see what I did with the other one. Okay, so here's the fun little fork that is rose gold too. So, and it is super thin, like kind of neat. Okay, so we need to stamp the candle again on this one. And we need to stamp on here. It's time for cake. And then you have a sticker that says hooray. So we'll add that. But there's also the thin cut, right, that coordinates that if you needed another hooray or you wanted to do a different color, you totally could. I'm just going to fold this so it takes up less room on my table. Okay, so from our stamp set, we need, oh, here it is, the It's Time for Cake. And we need to do the candle. So there's the candle. And let's do the It's Time for Cake. And let's just make sure we're good. We are. Okay, and that goes on this piece right here. I think that's the thing I'm having the hardest time getting used to, is that for stamping on the stamp pads, you don't need to press very hard at all to get a good amount of ink. So that's the biggest probably difference that I've noticed. And I like it. I just have to get a little bit more used to it, right? Okay, so we're going to put dimensionals on the fork. So one down here. And one up here. And dimensionals on the It's Time for Cake. 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. And I am actually just going to use adhesive on my pieces of cake. You can use the dots if you want. So we're just going to space these out, and of course you want them touching the edge, right? So like this. And I'm actually going to open it up so my card sits nicer. And grab my adhesive, because I am an adhesive loving girl. So, and I'm not going to press them down until I make sure they're kind of evenly spaced. So I'm going to do the top and the bottom first. And I'm just trying to leave like the same distance between them. And kind of on the same angle. My flowers are upside down. So the flowers actually have direction on them, right? So just look when you go to add it that your flowers are the right direction. And you could leave more space depending on how you would like between your layers of cake. So there we go. I'm happy with that. And then I will put, oh, I need dimensionals on my candle too. So 1 and 2, and we'll do the It's Time for Cake. Kind of about there. And the fork, here we go. Cute, cute, cute. Like you can't eat cake without a cute little fork, right? There we go. And our candle. So it'd be very cute if you add a little bit of Wink of Stella, just gonna say. But we're just assembling them the way today they are. Okay, and then my candle. There we go. So there is card number 2. There we go. Oh no, we need to do the hooray. I'm sure somebody would have noticed that. So these are a sticker. So, but like I said, it's exactly the same as that thin cut. So if you wanted to change up the color, you totally could. And I'm just going to kind of nestle it here. They have it in a slightly different spot, but I kind of just want it to nestle into the pink there. Okay, that is cute. Okay, here we go. We are whipping right along. So we have card number 3, and here are our pieces. And then this is a fun little inside envelope, right? It's supposed to be, it looks kind of like a sun, but I'm assuming it's supposed to be like the candle flames. Same thing, it's lined on the inside there. So here are our parts. We've got a cute card base here. Then there is this decorative piece. So this card is going to go this way, Chris. So we've got this cute decorative piece right there. And then there's 3 punch-out balloons, which I'm assuming we're going to add dimensionals to. But let's do our stamping first. So here we go. Oh, and there's a little bow on this one. So this just needs like 8 inches. So we're going to tie a little bow onto that bottom balloon. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. Happy birthday. Oh, and then we stamp some balloons into the background. Okay. So here we go. We'll need these 2 balloons and the happy birthday. And we'll just throw this on here for right now. I'll clean up after. A little balloon. We're going to test those balloons because there's a lot of stamping surface there. We don't need this one. A little flame. So there we go. We'll move that out of the way. We don't need that little candle. Okay, so let's test our stamps. And it's already perfectly angled to fit on the banner. I was not paying attention when I actually did that. We are good. Okay, so let's test our little balloons. Cute. So many things you can do with a little balloon, right? There we go. Okay. So we have, oh, there's 4 of them. So they're just kind of nestled in here in little spots. So we've got one up here. And sorry, one second here. Let's just see. Sometimes, depending on where you're watching, I can't actually see the comments. So let's see. I think it's someone somewhere else. I will have to look after. So like I always say, if you guys have any questions, honestly, feel free to ask. And if I don't see them when I am live, I will come back and answer them. No problem. There we go. Sheesh. Okay, we're going to do our other balloon while I dry that one. So we need one over here. And we'll do one up here. And they don't actually have to be perfect either because part of it will be covered up. Well, we want it better than that though. There we go. Sheesh. I was not looking very well there. Okay, so still need our other one here down at the bottom, right here. So they kind of just get nicely framed in. Okay, and then our happy birthday. There we go. Okay. I'm just going to say we're going to close this up now so that we don't have more accidents. We can move this out of the way. We don't need that. I'm just going to, there we go. Just let's reduce the amount of ink that I'm going to have all over my hands today. Okay, so here we go. We need some dimensionals on all of these balloons, top and bottom. The big one gets one in the middle too. And so I love the fact that, right, because they know you're already going to overlap the two balloons. So they're just reminding you to keep them going down the middle so that you can overlap them. And on the banner, we're doing each of the sides. And because it's going to overlap, we're going to just put normal adhesive in the middle and then a dimensional on each side. There we go. Oh, and we need dimensionals on the back of here. So 1, 2. Let's make sure the card is opening the right direction. There we go. Very pretty. Okay, so we're going to put down the biggest balloon first in the middle. Right here. And then this one up here. And then this one over here, and we'll just tuck it under. And then we can add our banner. We'll tie our little bow, and then we're all done. So this one can add right in like this. Okay. Okay, guys, as I tie my bow, I'll just move this. I'll sit down to do that. So as always, if I missed your question, like I said, I will come back and answer it because sometimes I just can't see them when we are live. It's funny. It works for a while and then it kind of stops working. And then I can't find them. So, but I can typically see them like once the video posts, so I'll come back after. So not really sure how big I want my bow. Like, I think that's like lots. So this I will use a glue dot for. That's a pen, not my take your pick tool. Oh my goodness. Here we go. So it's fun. It ends up looking like the little string on the bottom of the balloon. And then you could totally stamp things on the inside or use the candle to make like a little border on your card. Oh, how cute is that? I like the size of that bow. There we go. There's card number 3. Okay. So, you know what I forgot to say? So the coordinating colors, because I always do that too. So Moody Mauve, Night of Navy, Pecan Pie, Petal Pink, Pretty in Pink, Wild Wheat, and Rose Gold. And I actually think some of those colors would surprise me that they are, I don't know that I would pick them out right away because I am still like learning my colors. But there we go. So that's what I've got for you guys today. Sorry, that light is very bright. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoy watching me make the errors so that you don't, when it's your turn to assemble your paper pumpkin. And as always, I hope you guys have an awesome day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.